Wednesday morning. It is July the 10th. Rise and shine, rise and shine. This is Coffee Talk. We get together 7 days a week or so, chat about what's going on in the world of weather. Hopefully, you're having a great start to the day. Top two things that we are watching: more heat advisories for Central Florida. We'll discuss that. We'll look to Beryl, which sure has fired up some tornadoes. Now moving into the Great Lakes, certainly not a big issue whatsoever to us in Central Florida, but into Canada, still there will be the threat for some stronger storms. And then there's a brand new area to watch in the tropics. Never ever let your guard down. That's right. We will be talking all about all of that fun stuff throughout the broadcast here this morning. And of course, we'll chat, see what's doing. We'll check the models, all that stuff. But before we do, let's get a lay of the land, see what's doing this morning. A live look outside New Smyrna Beach. You're looking good. Good morning to you. The water is looking inviting. Gorgeous, gorgeous stuff. Let me take you to downtown Orlando. A little bit of haze out there. Not too bad though, right? Orlando International Airport. Let's see what's doing. Yep, I see a nice little breeze on the windsock. Tourist District Tower Cam. Swan, Dolphin. There's Riviera. Looking good. Port Canaveral. I'm just bouncing around. See what's doing over by you. Yeah, that's a pretty morning. Tavares, let's see how you are. Yeah, beautiful sunshine. Ocala, where are you? There you are. Let's check in on Ocala and see how we're doing here. Yeah, that's a nice morning. That's a nice morning. First warning live, Doppler radar. Scanning around, no problems for now. A couple of sprinkles we see up here just outside of Ocala, Marion County, Senior Chiefland, Williston, and then up to about High Springs, Keystone Heights, north of Gainesville, a little bit of rain, not a problem for us. Temperatures out the door, upper 70s, lower 80s, not a bad one. Let's look at the forecast today. We don't have the barrel box, so I can pop in the full 12-hour forecast. It's going to be another hot day, another another day with heat advisories, which is why on the graphic here, you see the impact icons, because once again, from about late morning right through the afternoon, the humidity plays into a dangerous level, and thus we have those heat advisories. The humidity, it's going to get you, man. It is 30% coverage of showers and thunder showers. Here's where the heat advisories are posted. Basically, just about all of Central Florida's metro area, because feels like temperatures are going to get up to about 110. So let's take a deeper dive. First off, let's just chat about the temperatures themselves. All right, average high is 92. We're not going to be that out of control in terms of temperatures. 93 in Orlando, 92 degrees in Wildwood, right? So to that point, we're not all out of control. But let's dial up the feels like temperatures because the humidity is so high, okay? So let's just roll this through time. By 10 a.m., already feeling like 96 in Orlando, already feeling like 99 in Claremont, already feeling like 101 in Palm Coast, right? But watch through time. 11, 12 o'clock, 1, 2 o'clock, right? There's 104 in Bithlo, 105 in DeLand, 106 in Palm Bay. It's that humidity that's just going to get us. I mean, look at this. 4:30 feels like 107 in the Villages, feels like 105 in Orlando, and then finally we'll start to quiet things down. Now, that said, rain coverage is fairly low today. Really and truly, we're not looking at much. So let's look at the Futurecast model and try and get an idea of where the rains will fall today. All right, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, not much. Not much, yeah. It really does look like it wants to maybe be a couple of coastal showers. That's our Futurecast, normal Futurecast. Let's look at the rapid update, the hourly Futurecast. All right. Pop in the neck, pop in the neck. I just want to see if this updates at all any differently. Yeah, couple of coastal showers. Little bit of coastal, which, like, our coastal friends need it, but it's going to be late and it's going to be It's going to be meager to get through. What about the her model? Give me a second. Let me dial this up. Oh my God, I'm getting older. Here we are. All right. I need coffee. Yeah, Buster Poindexter's hot, hot, hot. Exactly. I'm trying to open you, her. Can you do me a favor and not fight me? All right. Here's the her model. I'm just curious to compare it to Futurecast. All right, so the her model's going. The her model's going with a little bit of other stuff out west. A couple of showers. Okay, so like, what a difference though. Like the her model's kind of trying to throw a few more showers and storms around. So mainly, Brevard, Volusia, but there's even some stuff around the metro. It'll be interesting to see how that plays out. We did a software update. I do not have beta Futurecast to show you at the moment, so we'll get there. I'll get it back. All right. One of the reasons for this lowered rain coverage is this Saharan dust sitting over top of us. Yeah. It's been helping to kind of subdue the good old rain chances. And so basically, today is going to be a hot, hazy, humid forecast, right? Yeah, heat advisories are posted. Humidity. Air quality index isn't terrible, but worth checking, right? It's moderate, right? With the Saharan dust in play, it's not going to be kind of the perfect setup for us, but it's one of those situations where extremely sensitive folks probably should stay inside. But we've had worse. All right. So any questions? Any questions at all about our forecast for today? Any questions about our forecast for today? I've been using my inhaler on a regular basis with this dust. I typically only use during exercise. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. With the heat and humidity the way that it is, that makes total sense. I'm sorry that you have to do that. Rita says, dust. That explains why my allergies suddenly went nuts. 100% Saharan dust, wrecking our day. Millie, Facebook good here. See comments, and Eric, voice good. Is there an issue that I don't know about? It's hot, humid, and may rain. What questions could there be? I know. Evelyn, I just got here. Can you repeat about the dust? Dust is here. It's causing lower rain chances and allergy and air quality issues. Taylor, can you turn down the heat, please? Never been asked that one before. All right. So that's kind of where we're at here locally. Right? Lisa says, good morning. Thank you. I have the inhaler too. Sinuses, crazy. Never had that before. It happens, particularly like early summertime, we run into some Saharan dust issues. That's just kind of the way that it is, right? Never great, but it is what it is. Is it the hottest summer in the last decade, or am I just imagining it? All right, Monty, you want me to go look this up? Stand by. Let me go get some Climo information. Climate perspectives. All right. Let me do this so that I can. All right. All right. So this is a website that I use to grab data. All right. So let's just. All right. So past 2 months, we'll say. Maximum temp rankings. All right. So, based on kind of just a super quick search, past 2 months, it would be the third warmest summer on record for Orlando. Okay. It would be the second warmest past 2 months in Daytona Beach. And none of this is official. We're just kind of looking. Right. Second warmest in Daytona Beach. And second warmest in Melbourne area. So that's just a super, super quick search. None of that's official, but at least, that gives you kind of an idea. All right. So there you go. Are you imagining it? No. I mean, I feel the exact same way. Like, it's disgusting hot. Has been, will continue to be. Yeah. Dust is here. Cats and dogs living together. Mass hysteria. That's right, Mike. Yep. Can you please bring the rain to Daytona Beach and take the heat away? Sonia, you know I'm going to do everything I can. As long as you know I don't actually have control over this stuff. As long as you know that. Oh, man. I would rather have the dust than the hurricanes, Julie says. I agree. I agree with that. Lisa, do you believe Central Florida will experience severe hurricanes and or tornado activity this year? We're always open to it. We have to be paying attention to it. Yeah. Christy says my grass is telling me it's one of the hottest and driest. Yeah. It's true. It's true. All right. So that's kind of where we're at. Hot, no doubt. This is today's heat risk map. So most of the inland area under a major heat risk for the day today. And this is, heat risk is a new product from the National Weather Service. Major means that it's impacting anyone without effective cooling. So we just have to do what we can to stay cool in a situation like this. All right. That's why the heat advisories are posted. All right. Nope. Not getting a hurricane in Denellen this week. All right. Drought index. So let's look at the drought index and then we'll go to the tropics. All right. So first off, the drought monitor lets us kind of know where we are on things. Abnormally dry for most of Central Florida in the yellow colors there. The kind of brownish color around Kissimmee, St. Cloud, and Brevard, that's a moderate drought. So we are indeed kind of in that area. Keach Byram drought index isn't terrible, though we are starting to dry back out. We had some really good rains, but little by little, we're getting better and better and better, right? So at least there's that. And for the year, when we look at the rainfall numbers, always good to check that. Still very much behind where we should be. Leesburg, I don't understand what's happening here. Leesburg, you've been doing okay. The rest of us, not so much. But Leesburg, I don't get it. There it is. There it is. Yeah. I mean, I could all use a little bit of rain. My grass is crispy, Roxanne says, but we finally got rain yesterday. It has helped. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Leesburg was hugely dedicated last year. Was hugely dedicated. What? I don't even know what that means. Hugely dedicated. I'm shocked we're behind still. I know, John. Well, it all depends on exactly where it rains, That's all. But rain is something we need badly. Raining a lot at night in Fruitland Park, Patty says. Yeah, there's been some good rains around, no doubt about it. But we need some rain. All right, let's chat tropics. Just kind of see where we're at. Leesburg had a huge deficit last year. Okay, got it. All right. So Tropical Storm Beryl became a tropical depression Beryl. It is now a post-tropical system. There it is now, kind of moving right through the Great Lakes, bringing some heavy rainfall and the threat of some severe weather there. It's going to continue to move off toward the northeast. No longer a tropical system whatsoever, right? It'll kind of roll right through the Canadian-United States border. That's it. When that's done, that's done. It's post-tropical, so it's not a big concern. Out to the tropics we go. There's Beryl, top left corner of the screen. The open Atlantic has a couple of areas of clouds, nothing crazy there, but off the coast of Florida, there is a little something, a little area that the National Hurricane Center is monitoring. Broad area of low pressure, and it's only developing some like disorganized showers and storms. And while conditions there don't look great for development, it's at least something to watch. So let's look at the last hour on the satellite presentation, and you can see off the coast of Jacksonville, it's nothing terribly organized. But there is a piece of energy out there. All right, let's look over to the visible satellite imagery, and you can see, I mean, it's nothing that's going to try and really rapidly intensify. Does not look at all like it's even wanting to intensify. But there is something out there. Something to watch. Not a big deal. But it's to me, it's a good reminder, like hurricane season pushes forward, right? This was not there yesterday. May not be there tomorrow, but it's something to watch. We're pushing more and more into the peak of hurricane season, right? We're not there yet. Peak of hurricane season. Does anybody remember offhand the day or week of the peak of hurricane season? Can anybody remember that off the top of their head? I'll wait. I'll give you a few seconds. Come on, it's just rain on clouds off the coast. NHC is going to start classifying our daily thunderstorms. Thankfully, they have not classified it as anything, Yukon. I mean, they circled it, kind of caught me off guard, if I'm honest with you. But okay, we'll look at the models together, right? All right, Mike was the first one. Yukon, actually, I'm scrolling up because I missed it. Taylor nailed it. Taylor was the first one, September 10th. Yeah, Yukon about September 11th, not far off, right? September 10th, 11th, in that window. Mike got it right. Yeah, all right, I see a lot of you. Look at you guys and gals getting it right. Look at y'all with that laser beam memory. So we're working toward that. We're working toward that. Good times. Good times. All right, so let's do this. Let's check the models and kind of just see what they are saying. All right. And we'll in particular, we'll look just off the coast of Florida. I'll bring it full screen here. All right. So, by the way, I always forget, like if you're new to Coffee Talk, when we look at models, what you're looking at is mean sea level pressure, normalized anomaly. You're just looking at like lower pressure, higher pressure, and we'll guide you through it. But blues and greens and purples, that's lower pressure. So right off the bat, notice off the east coast of Florida, there's some lowered pressure there, right? The little blues. Not really getting wild, but like right in here, you can kind of see that's Thursday, Friday. Maybe a low tries to close off there. Maybe something. The oranges that you see on the top right corner, by the way, super big high pressure. That is our friend, the Bermuda High. So there's that. But yeah, so late this week, there's not a huge concern, but there could be something. All right, so it does its thing. Beyond, it's a sea of high pressure, which, by the way, that's going to mean we're probably going to be pretty hot. And then afterward, what are you doing there north of the Virgin Islands on about the 16th of July? See that right there? Doesn't really do much. Nothing crazy. High pressure. High pressure. What are you doing there? Look at that. Around the 23rd, something off the coast of the Carolinas or something along the northern Gulf Coast. It's like a front. Let's try to throw a front into the southeastern United States in July. That's funny. That's hilarious. Okay, GFS. Cold front in July. Okay. It literally wants to throw a cold front in and then bubble something up along the front. Does it think it's May? Okay. All right. All right. We'll go with that, GFS. That's fine. All right. Let's go to the. Let's go back to the euro. Just see. See, the euro does kind of want to do a little something there, right? Around late week. So late this week may have something sitting off the east coast of Florida. Doesn't look like it's going to be anything powerful, but may have something. All right. We'll roll with that. And then high pressure really builds in. Then there's something, yeah, north of like the Virgin Islands there around mid, 16th, 17th. And then around the 20th, I'm really interested. Let's just look at the Euro ensemble. I just want to see if it's trying to throw that front in super late. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, European. Thank you, European model, for not trying to throw a cold front into Florida at the end of July. What in? This is why I always like to say things like computer models are guidance, not gospel, because that's dumb. Yeah, we're going to get a cold front in July. I've heard of Christmas in July, but cold front in July? I think not. Look, I'm all about it. I'm all about not boiling, except we know how this works. So anyway, so we'll have to watch this little area here. What are you gonna do? I don't see it going any crazy, but it'll be something to watch. Diane says, "Oh, come on, GFS. Mike, hello, GFS, my old friend. You're on the sauce and drunk again. Yeah, kind of." John says, GFS did great with Barrel. Yeah, but it's showing a cold front in July. Like, I'm, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, but like, just saying. Just saying. We could use one, a cold front that is. Oh, for sure. I don't understand Christmas in July when June is the halfway point to July is now only 5. I get it. I get it, Yukon. I get it. I get it. Crystalline says, I'm rooting for the GFS. Yeah, I would actually agree with that. I'll root for the GFS. Yeah. Oliver says that the GFS feels bad for us and wants to throw us a bone. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. Yeah, Chris is asking what the snow accumulation is. No. Wouldn't that be nice though? I'd settle for a cool one. Yeah. Monty says on Twitter, don't forget it has snowed in New England in the summer, but that was a long time ago. Yeah, it's not going to snow here in the summer. Point taken though. All right, 7-day forecast, and then we can let the train go off the tracks. Showers and storms. That heat bubble's coming in though. You saw that big high pressure area coming in later this week after whatever that tropical thing is does its thing. So it's going to get hot again. Rain chances are going to be leveled at about 50-50. And yeah, 91, 94, 95. We're going to be in some heat for a little while, my friends. Matter of fact, let's just do this. Stand by. I got to find the graphic. Heat index, 5-day Orlando. This is the graphic. So you see, like Thursday, Friday, the heat index, the humidity comes down. But then by like Saturday, Sunday, we're back into the mid, 103, 104, 105, that sort of thing. So yeah, just something to watch. Just something to watch. The heat and humidity, of course. GFS snow in July when donkeys fly. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. If the orbit shifts by a degree or two, it could snow in the summer, maybe. Listen, unless Enterprise helps the twig in the sky with some whales and, you know, hurricane doesn't hit San Francisco and, I've seen this play out before. So what were some of the peak winds in Texas from Barrel? I don't. I'm on vacation. I did not look that up. Admittedly, I could go look it up, but there was some decent winds. Yeah, it was probably going to be. I would say it's one of the more impactful hurricanes that the Houston area has seen in some time. Yeah. When is the next area of interest in your hurricane forecast? So I believe it's late July. Hmm. Yeah, July 25th, July 19th through the 25th, the Northern Gulf Coast, which to that point, didn't the GFS show 19 through 25 Northern Gulf Coast? Let's come back over here for a second. GFS. Yeah, I mean, that old front fits the time frame. That's the 23rd, right? That's the 23rd, northern Gulf Coast, 19th through the 25th. So, okay, we'll see. We'll see how that plays out. Hey, that asteroid could hit us. You never know. Good point. If we modify the main deflector to emit, yeah, the tachyon pulse. Yeah. My friend in Texas just finally got her power back. She's elderly and it was hot in her house. See, that's awful. That's the stuff you don't want to ever hear about. That's awful. I haven't looked, and I don't think I have it. I don't have it on this computer. I pulled it up. Um, I don't know that I did. Yeah, I don't think I have this stuff working. Yeah, this is not working. I need to get this stuff working on this computer because we upgraded systems and it's one of those things that I did not get. Yeah, this is not working. Okay. One of our computers isn't talking to this one, so I have to fix it. Anyway, I did have power outage data, but it's not on this computer. I have to get it working on this computer. So anyway, all right. So interesting stuff. Juan Carlos, any weather advice for today's concert at Camping World Stadium? Seriously, hydrate and hat and all of that stuff. It's going to be hot and disgusting. Yeah. Elliot, I heard Houston got gusts to the mid 90s, lots of fallen trees, kind of like Charlie in Orlando. All right, we can look. Hold on. Give me a second. All right. It's going to take me a few seconds to get this set up for you. All right. Give me a few seconds. It's all right. Historical wind gust. I don't even remember what day it hit. Did it hit Monday? All right, it's thinking. If I didn't break it, that is. I'm trying. If the computer's willing to work. What day did Beryl hit? I don't even remember what day it hit. Can y'all remind me? I'm on vacation. I'm just trying to do the things. What day did Beryl hit Texas? Was it yesterday? It was Monday, wasn't it? Monday. That's what I thought. All right. Give it a second. The thing's trying to load and it's being a pain. That's what I thought it was Monday. I don't know why it's sitting there. I'm going to try and do it off camera. 20 max wind gust. Historic. Max wind gust. Monday. 11:59. I'm doing it on another system. Okay, I got it. All right. Copy that. Studio. Paste. Okay. That should work. Air temperature. Max wind gust. Historic. Change the date to Monday. I think I have to start it here in Orlando first. Okay. Then move it over to Texas. I'll get it. You asked, which means now you have to wait. It's thinking. It's thinking. It's thinking. There we go. All right. So there's, I'm going to make the fonting a little bit bigger here. But there's some of the peak gusts. So 84. 85, 91 at the San Bernard National Wildlife Refuge, 85. So you can, I mean, there's some significant wind gusts. Yeah, there's some significant wind gusts there. And I'll make the minimum gust speed to show 50 miles an hour. Yeah. So there you go. Sausage King of Orleans. Just, I'm making the sausage in here. That's all. I'm making the sausage. Yeah, so there's some of those wind gusts. Lots of hurricane force gusts around Houston, for sure. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Poor Texans. What about Boca Chica? They rolled out the other Ship 5, I believe, yesterday, so I think they did okay. Yeah. I think they did okay. All right. Any questions about our local forecast? Thankfully, no hurricanes for us. We'll see how this plays out the next few months. All right. Questions, comments, concerns, anything? I think we're looking okay for now. All right. All right. Be good. My vacation continues. We'll see what fresh fun we can get into with the kids. Be the sunshine in someone else's day. Thank you for hanging out for Coffee Talk. Take care. Sound good? All right. Bye.